Mans are back live on Twisted Tuesday. How long has it been?
Oh,
2
it's Twisted
months?
Tuesday. I forgot.
2 months?
It's been a while for Twisted Tuesday. 2 months because we did the whole Fantasy Friday situation.
It hurts.
So we did all the teams.
I think my liver's been calling for it.
I don't think mine has.
Yeah, nice one. But today is the start of sports trivia with pure finesse and with the sports encyclopedia himself, Jacob Murchison. How are you?
Let's get
Taking
it.
on probably the biggest competition I'm ever going to take in probably this trivia. Not to show off anybody short who else is going to come on, but if anyone knows, Will Ord is the man.
Yeah, he knows a lot.
Boy,
I'm excited to see how this goes down in the big showdown here. So,
it's
oh,
a two-headed monster. Have you heard it's Andre the Giant versus Hulk Hogan, The Rock versus Stone Cold, the Leafs versus the Habs, the Steelers versus the Giants, the Red Sox versus the Yankees. It's made for pay-per-view. It should have been pay-per-view.
it should have been pay-per-view. We should be charging you guys to watch this right now, not going to lie, but we're going to keep it free because
We're
we don't
nice.
have the resources at all. So,
Yeah, we're just too generous.
Yeah. Too kind. But
Exactly.
yeah, we'll get into that. So I'm excited to see how this turns out. Hopefully you pull out some, I feel like maybe an upset. I don't know.
Who's the upset for? Is it for Will or is it for me?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. You're the sports encyclopedia, so it's a lot riding on your shoulders here. I think it's maybe the upset against you.
Well, we won't keep you waiting. So here it is, Jay Murchison, Sports Encyclopedia, against SPEMA Council podcast host, Will Ord. All right, ladies and gents, welcome to the inaugural Pure Finesse Sports Trivia Show. Making his return back, it's our boy, Willie Ord, to come on for the first trivia. Wouldn't have any other person on who knows anything else about sports rather than Will himself, so he's definitely giving me a run for my money today.
I honestly don't know. I mean, I didn't really. I'm coming in unprepared because I've been backlogged with a bunch of assignments, podcast preparations, all that stuff. But that's the price you have to pay when you have a busy schedule, and even more so online. Like it's odd that online classes require a little more attention than they're bargained for, but it's the way she goes. Let's see how this works out.
Yes, sir. Pretty pumped. This will be the first of a three-part game because Will was so generous to priv 3 topics. So if anyone is new to this, the winner will get a hefty e-transfer of $25 if you win sports trivia. Yeah, raise the eyebrows.
Raising the eyebrows there.
So if you're so lucky to beat me. So Malcolm, let's see the rundown of how this is going to work today.
Yeah, so how it's going to work, we have 15 questions, and the first topic, obviously given by the participants, that's Will in this occasion. He chose to have pre-1970s hockey as the trivia topic, so that's the topic for today. 15 questions, you'll have 30 seconds. I'll read out the first question. You guys will have 30 seconds to think about it, write it down on your paper or iPad. After 30 seconds, I'll say stop. You guys show it to the screen, say it out loud, and the person with the most points at the end, obviously just 1 point per question, right? Some of these questions, I will tell you, some have like a little two-parter
Idiot questions.
Yeah, some have a little two-parter to them. Some are just straight up.
Two-part? Son of a bitch.
So it's nothing difficult. Like, I feel like you guys will do a good job. At least get half of them, like in my opinion.
God.
So we're going to start with the first question. The first question being, oh, if I can do this correctly.
Nice.
Oh, this is going to be a pain. I already know what it is. There you go. Who are the original 6 NHL teams? Who are like the original
iPad here?
I'll put the timer on here. Tell me when you guys have your answers too, and I'll stop the timer. Thumbs up from Will.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to write this all down. It's like chicken scratch.
You got it?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Challenger goes first.
Yeah, challenger goes first. Will, what are your answers?
So hang on. So when I say the answers, just making sure that if the first person to say the answers, No one changed your.
No. Hands are up.
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay, just making
This is
sure.
honest. This is fair. We're not.
So,
Yeah.
Leafs, Habs, Blackhawks, Rangers, Bruins, Detroit.
Yeah, I'm
That
the
is-
same too. There's a bit more chicken scratch.
Yeah. You guys are both right there. So you guys both get that point. So yeah, there you go. The first, so yeah, exactly. The original 6 teams: the Chicago Blackhawks, Detroit Red Wings, Boston Bruins, Montreal Canadiens, Toronto Maple Leafs, and New York Rangers. So I feel like that was an easier one for you guys to start off this one. The next one, also related to the original 6 as well, is what year did the original 6 era begin? And I'll give you a timer starting now.
Good.
You guys are good?
And Will's thinking still.
Okay. Still got 15 seconds.
Is this a trick question?
No.
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1.
1942. It's a fucking guess.
Okay. So that's Will's guess is 1942. And Jay, what's your guess?
1917.
1917. And the answer for the original 6 era, Will has it correct right on the dot. 1942
Jeez.
is the beginning.
What?
Yep.
Fuck off.
Not kidding. 1942. 1942 is the correct answer. So Will takes the lead early here,
Wow.
right after the second question. I thought that was a gimme, but I guess not. The third.
1917, I think, was the year of the Spanish flu.
That was the first year the NHL was around. So I
Somewhere
thought
around
it was
there.
that.
We have some more questions relating to maybe some of those topics near the end. So let's just keep moving here.
Okay.
Wow.
No spoilers.
Yes.
The third question here, I'll unveil it for you guys. When was the last time the Toronto Maple Leafs won the Stanley Cup, and against who? So which team? So it's a two-parter. And I'll start it now.
I know this one.
I might be wrong in the team.
You guys are both good?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jay, let's see you go first this time.
Okay, so that was a nice punch in the gut. Thanks, Malcolm, for that question. So it was 1967, the last time they won the cup, and it was against. Is my answer.
The Montreal Canadiens. And Will, what was your answer?
Okay.
What
Against
year is it?
Montreal. 1967.
Same.
Yeah, so you guys both got it right. So 1967, and Montreal was the right answer. So that means the score now is 3-2 for Will. After 3 questions, Will going undefeated so far. So we'll go to the 4th question here.
When did they get tougher? Oh boy.
It does get tougher. It does get tougher. This is just a longer question here.
It was known as
Perhaps the most famous line in NHL history was the Detroit Red Wings top line of Gordie Howe, Ted Lindsay, and Sid Abel. What was the name of this line? What were they known as? Starting now. Will's already got it down.
big. Or a little smaller.
He's saying joke here.
I'm not going to be
It's funny.
surprised if you get it, though.
You
Okay.
good, Jay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Will, let's hear it from you first.
The production line.
And Jay, what did you write down?
I wrote the perfection line.
And Will is right. This one, it is the production line. So Will, not missing a beat, not missing any question, takes a 4-2.
Not too bad, not a great line, but great players down below with Del Vecchio, Metro Pristi, and some good defensive cores of namely Red Kelly. Obviously,
You don't think he knows his 70s hockey? I think you're on the wrong channel.
That's what I was about to say. Like, I'm surprised you know that. There's no chance I would know that stuff at all. That's why I'm the moderator. Question 5. In what year was the first All-Star game played? What year was the first All-Star game played?
Oh, You're killing me, Smalls. This is a wild guess. So you're telling me you knew this answer? Malcolm, you knew this answer.
No, I did not know this.
I was going to say.
No, I did not know this.
So
3, 2, 1, and time. That's 30 seconds. We'll go to Will first. What is your guess?
Yes.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem in terms of like all-star games.
Yeah.
There's one back in the early 19 there was the first actual all-star game, albeit unofficial, was I think in support of Howie Morenz, where he died of I think of a heart attack, and they had a benefit game to help his family. It was the Canadians against the NHL All-Stars. I think it was 1909.
Okay.
And my answer is right on this 1970. I said that was 1970 on the dot. So I don't know.
1970. You guys both don't get this one right. It is actually the first All-Star game ever played. So it wasn't like that trick question like you were saying, well, it was like the first organized All-Star game. It was in 1947.
I wouldn't have got that. No way.
Yeah. So that one's a trick.
Real interesting,
guys,
eh?
The score remains the same, 4-2 from Will. The next question here.
Need to come back.
It does need to come back here.
Oh, I like this.
Name 3 out of the 6 teams that were a part of the first expansion in 1967. 30 seconds starting now. Just 3 out of the 6. I think you guys should be able to get this one.
Yeah, we should all. I'm forgetting.
15 seconds left.
Okay.
You ready to say your answers here or no? No? Okay.
5,
I'm good.
4. You guys are good? Okay.
Mhm.
So we'll go Will again. Name
I
3
had Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, and the Kings.
Philadelphia.
Okay. I have Pittsburgh, I have Philly, and I have St. Louis.
You guys are both right. So yes, there's 6 teams. Were Pittsburgh, the Pittsburgh Penguins, Minnesota North Stars,
Oakland Seals.
Yeah, LA Kings, Philadelphia Flyers, Oakland Seals, and the St. Louis Blues. So that means the score is now 5-3. So you guys still remain in that 2-point deficit there, 2-point separation. He'll go to the next question now. Next question here, question number 7.
Oh, come on.
Fuck that.
What was the score in the first ever NHL game? Starting now. You just need to know the score, so nothing else.
Yeah, thanks. That helps a lot.
Yeah.
My answer's down.
You guys get your answers down?
Sure.
Yeah.
This time we'll go.
Yeah, I got 3-1. What?
3-1?
I got this. 3-1.
I have
Okay, so
9 to
Will said.
7.
So Jay was on the right track of a high scoring game. The score is actually 7-4.
Yeah.
In the
Half
first
point
ever
for a 7?
hockey game played. Yeah. So.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, for a 7. Yeah, but that was obviously a harder one. That one was something a lot of people may not know. So
You think?
We'll go to question 8 there. Score remains the same again. What year did Bobby Orr debut? What year did Bobby Orr debut? Starting now.
It was roughly 80. Hmm.
Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pencils down.
Whoa.
Okay,
I put 1966.
Okay, Will says 1966. And Jay, what's your answer?
1954.
I'm sorry to say, but Will's right on the dot again at 1966, making his debut. Bobby Orr, the great, probably the best defenseman of all time, made his debut with the Boston Bruins at 18 years of age. The next question here, we'll go to question 9. Question 9 is, what was the team from Pittsburgh originally called from 1925 to 1930? So the Pittsburgh what? From 1925 to 1930. Starting now.
Oof.
Will now with a 3-point separation between him and Jay. Jay has to have a big comeback in this down
You
the
think?
stretch.
Nah, it can't be them.
Five, four, three, two, one, and stop. So, Will, what did you put down for
I put the Quakers.
the Quakers? And Jacob,
I'm going with the NFL team, Pittsburgh Steelers. No idea.
Oh, Jay, you were kind of on the right track again with going with another Major League sports team. It was actually the baseball sports team, the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Fuck.
The Pirates was the
I
team.
knew that. Fuck.
Yeah. That's a tough one. That one, I feel like I thought one of you were going to get it for sure on that one. But
You're
the score
kidding.
remains the same, 6-3. We'll go to question 10 now. So with 5 questions remaining after this one.
Oh,
What
man.
year did the NHL move the start date from December to October? Starting now. So from December to October, what year did that change happen?
You're killing me with these questions.
Pre-70s hockey. A lot of digging and researching for these questions to make
Hey,
sure.
you're
that
telling me. Oh,
10 seconds left. 5.
I'm
My
good.
hands are up.
Oh, you guys are good? Okay. And Jay, we'll go with you this time first. What year did you guess?
So the answer I'm going with this is after, I would say, the First World War. So I will say 1924.
1959, whatever.
1959. The answer was actually 1945. So right in the middle between you two.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, it was close.
After
That
the
one was
Second
tough
World
as well.
War. After the Second World War. I was kind of on
wouldn't
it.
have got that. Yeah.
Yeah, that one was tough as well.
Yeah, you think?
This one I feel like will be a no-brainer for both of you.
Better.
This, in my opinion. Which team did Willie O'Ree, famous black hockey player, first black hockey player, make his debut with in 1957-58? Which hockey team was that? Do you guys both have your answers down?
Yes.
Okay, and both of you, let's see your answers. I think you guys both got these quickly. The Bruins and the Bruins. You guys are right. That puts Will at 7 correct answers and Jay at 4 with only.
Better be a
few more.
tiebreaker question. Not.
Do I have some more questions here? Here, we'll go question number 12. What year was the NHL established? What year was the NHL established?
Are we going to be a couple years off or way off?
You guys both have your answers?
Yes, I do.
Okay, we'll go Jay first this time. Jay, what was your
I
answer?
think I've already mentioned this year already in this episode, so I will stick with it. 1917.
And Will,
Same answer.
same answer. You guys are both correct.
Yeah.
So-
I would have thought.
Will at 8 and Jay at 5. So still at 3-second separation. We'll go to the next question here. Question number 13. Question 13. What was the cause of the Stanley Cup not being awarded in the year 1919? You guys are both good. Will, we'll hear from you first. What was the
Flu.
cause? The Spanish flu, you said?
Yep.
And Jay, what do you say?
I will say it was the start of the First World War.
And it is the pandemic. Will is correct.
Wow.
So that puts him up 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there was actually a life taken. Bad Joe Hall of the Canadians. He died of the Spanish flu.
Yep.
And it was the only time the cup was to be played between Montreal and the Seattle Metropolitans. Had the series gone on, Seattle would have won. So
Yeah. With you taking that lead now, too, it looks unreachable
Untouchable.
for Jay. But we'll still go with the final 2 questions because we're here for some fun as well. So, question 14. Joe Malone scored the most goals ever in a game in 1920. How many did he score?
I'm either going to be one off or that. I
You
have
good,
my
Will?
answer.
You
I have
guys
my
are
answer too.
Okay, let's hear from Will first.
7.
And Jay,
I have 7 as well.
you're both correct with 7.
Hey.
So you got 10 to
I
6.
think
Joe
Sidler
Malone
had
of the-
6. I
Joe
think Sidler had
Malone
6
of-
when he had 10 points.
Joe Malone of the Quebec Bulldogs.
Yep, that's a record still hasn't been beaten. And this final question, something that I love because I'm a goaltender. What year did Jacques Plante wear a mask for the first time ever?
I think I may know this. I'm not sure.
This is a guess, but I don't know.
Okay, and to end it off at question 15, Will, you'll go first. What's your answer?
1955.
1955 and Jay.
1964.
Ooh, you guys are both equally kind of close. It was 1959. 1959 was the first time he ever wore a mask. So that does conclude the best of 3 series between Jay and Will. Will taking the first leg in the 1970s topic with a score of 10 to 6. So we got 10 correct questions, which was pretty impressive. I honestly didn't think that.
Yeah, there are some
I thought the max would be maybe
tough
8
questions.
or 7, and Will got 10 of them, so that's pretty impressive. Jay with 6, so just below half. The encyclopedia goes down in their first ever sports trivia
That's a real good look.
Yeah. But for our next topics, Will, you did share some topics with us. What were the other 2 topics so that the fans can know in future episodes to look out for?
I think it was professional wrestling and golf.
Yeah.
And golf. So when you mean professional wrestling, do you mean
Is it like WWE or is it like NCAA?
WWF, WWE.
All right.
WWF and WWE? Okay, perfect. So we can go both here. So the next one, actually, I think with pre-70s hockey, we'll finish. I think we'll do golf next, because golf is a one I feel like a lot of people will know and you guys will know more. And then if we need to get to that tiebreaker, if Jay does pull off the upset now, because that will be the upset. If he does tie it, then we'll go to pro wrestling for that tiebreaker game. But for now, this has been the first ever sports trivia for Pure Finesse podcast. Jay taken down in the first match. Will Lord, I had high hopes for Will Lord in this game, honestly, because he said pre-70s hockey, and I was like, okay, I think he's going to.
He means business.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Listen. Tough break to the ego when you create this trivia thing and then you get your ass kicked your first buddy. Come on.
Yeah, we are in the Spima Council podcast.
Get your game up, big boy.
We're in that Spima Council podcast, and we won all 3 days of that, and then we felt kind of nice. Jay was feeling really nice. Like, hey,
okay, stop. Back up. You won 2 days.
Hey,
I won.
technicality.
I won the first one unofficially.
Exactly.
I beat you by a good 300 points by but it was unofficial. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna be taking our own prizes here. So I'll wave the white flag and do the right thing.
Those had some pretty good questions on there too. 45 for each topic. That was exhilarating, if to say the least. Not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure for our first win, it was Jay and I here for the jersey numbers. Last number, I completely guessed it.
Oh, yeah. The Bobby Orr.
What number was Bobby Orr in, like, juniors or something? I'm like, I'm feeling that number. For some reason, 27. And I said it. We locked it in, and we won right after. So that was exhilarating. That was a good moment.
Nice.
But, yeah, thank you, Will, for coming on today. We'll look forward to seeing you again next Tuesday for the next trivia question. You guys have a week to prepare. Study up on your golf.
Yeah, I really need to study up after that performance.
Study up with some golf knowledge, and we'll see you next week, Will. Thanks for coming on.
Where's the bell at, boys?
Geez, some heavy chirping.
Bring my A game for next week, man. I can't be taking this. Can't be taking this heat.
It was a pleasure, boys. It was an absolute pleasure. I gotta tell you. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. We'll see you next week. Once again, thank you to Will. Well, we thank Will Lord again for coming on the pod and submitting questions, because it's not easy for Mr. Host here to make the questions up. So it's a pleasure for him to
Oh, it was difficult.
topics. Well, pre-1970s hockey isn't like a walk in the park for anybody. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, Will, like we said, Will's going to be coming on
No,
next.
it's not. 10-6. Yeah.
And
So
the
I think
topic,
it's just a bit laggy. That's why.
yeah.
Yeah.
COVID, it's here still, so we're still doing Zoom. So hopefully we can get together at some point and get it done at some point.
Yeah, exactly.
But next week, Will's coming back on for the best 2 out of 3. Hopefully it's 3 so I can get my act together and clean it up a little bit. But it's going to be golf. So if anyone big fan, like 15 questions on golf, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people can get that. If you got more than Will's questions, please submit it in the comments, please. I would love to know what you got on this quiz.
So there's 15 total. If you got more than 10,
or
I
more
would be
than
shocked
me.
if you got more than
or more than me at 6.
Yeah, or more than Jay. If you got more than Jay at 6, then
so
please
if you're watching
below.
and you got more than 6 questions, please submit it because I want to take you on in something else because right now I'm kind of rattled.
Yeah, Jay needs someone to come back here.
Will, I can't take like the first episode here and I've lost, and then Will's talking smack to me. I'm coming back with a vengeance next week.
Right away. You should have seen the behind the scenes. There is a lot of smack talking going on.
He wants a belt. Give me a break. But yeah, we'll be back for a weekly recap from Pure Finesse here. But yeah, I think overall a good success for trivia. I hope it sticks around a little longer than what we had before.
Hopefully, if you were dubs right now, Jay's at an open one record.
But if you didn't respond on Instagram or with the post on Instagram, if you want to take me on that you've already mentioned, if you haven't mentioned yet, just comment again on YouTube. Comment, like, subscribe, anything. If you want to take me on, DM us or comment on this video. I'll be more than happy to because nothing I enjoy more than kicking kids' asses. So yeah, whatever. But until weekly recap, it's Jay
And Comb.